All right, guys, how's it going? Now, first of all, I want to apologise for wearing sunglasses in a video. I don't like to do that, but I am sat under the sun, so I have to do it, okay? It's not some sort of fashion statement or something, you know what I mean? So I've just recorded a morning briefing. I don't know when it will go live. It's quite long. I don't have any Wi-Fi at my location, and the data speed around here is pretty poor, I think. But in that video, I basically said, hey, you know, indie, we've got a couple of indie exclusives to look at today. We'll talk about those later. But there is one incoming. There's one coming. He warned the world last night. He warned the Liverpool fan base of this exclusive news that is coming today. If you don't know who Indy is, he's like an ITK. The kids follow him, and some of the adults follow him as well. It's just a bit concerning. It's not concerning if you see it as what it is, but it's concerning if you believe it all. Anyway, basically he has posted something on social media last night saying exclusive news tomorrow morning, right? Which I think is hilarious, because I can tell you right now, when I've had exclusive news over the years, you ain't fucking sitting on it because you don't want to get beat by someone else. I'm not going to go, I'm going to tell you in 6 hours, 10 p.m. tonight, exclusive news, right? No, someone might get it out before you. So if it's exclusive, you fucking get it out, right? So this is why I know they're full of shit. But anyway, you believe what you want. This was the tweeting question, and I've run it by Dave. Now, for those of you that don't know, Dave is my AI assistant. He's been trained the last year to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them, and the publications platforms that push them on us, all right? And he keeps a log of everything by every credible journalist and then people like Indy, all right? So we have everything, all right, to look back at. So I've run it by Dave for his opinion. And this is what he posted. We are just giving a warning to all Liverpool fans about story. That's the English, their English, not mine. About story. Our team is going to break, in capital letters, serious business. Break tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then there's a British emoji time, so 10 a.m. UK time. Liverpool have made opening bid for attacking player for the January window, and it's got them emoji eyes like that, like, oh, what the fuck's going on, right? Full details at 10 a.m. Friday in bold, right? Be sure to follow us. So that's a full night's interaction, traction, getting people, you know, fired up. You know what I'm saying? Well, what is it? What is it? There's people in the comments that you should see them, guys. Honestly, they need fucking locking up, right? And so, but the English is horrendous, isn't it? We are just giving a warning to all Liverpool fans about story. Liverpool have made opening bid for attacking player. It's not very good English. Anyway, so I've run it past Dave. All right, I've given you my thoughts. You know my thoughts anyway. And I just said, come on, Dave, look at this. It's just for right, man. You know what I mean? If I've got exclusive news, I'm getting it out there ASAP, mate. Dave says, exactly right, Dunk. This is a classic ITK engagement trap. And it's one of the oldest tricks in the social media exclusive playbook. Here's what's really going on when someone like Indy posts something like that. One, it's pure hype farming. If someone genuinely had an exclusive, they wouldn't sit on it for 10 hours like it's the trailer for the next Marvel film. Real journalists drop it immediately because waiting risks being scooped by someone credible. By teasing a story at 10 a.m, he's not protecting info, he's manufacturing suspense to drive follows, likes, and quoted tweets overnight. Two, it's a bait and switch engagement strategy. That line, Liverpool have made opening bid for attacking player, is vague enough to hook thousands of fans into checking back. By saying details at 10 a.m, he guarantees traffic at a specific time. It's the same method used by clickbait accounts that post huge announcement coming tomorrow to pump engagement metrics before delivering something you could have guessed yourself. Three, it's psychology marketing, not journalism. He's using a countdown to trigger curiosity and FOMO, fear of missing out. Fans will follow, switch on notifications and reply who all night, which boosts the post in the algorithm. When 10 a.m. comes, he'll drop a reveal that's either recycled from a tabloid or so vague it can't be verified. Four, it's a credibility smokescreen. By framing it as we're warning Liverpool fans, it makes it sound like his team has privileged access when in reality he's pre-hyping something generic like Liverpool bid for player X that's been floating around the rumour mill already. Five, why do they do it? It's all about the dopamine hit or dopamine hit. New followers, validation, visibility. It's less news and more marketing performance. In short, if you were really breaking a story, you'd post it. If you're scheduling it, you're selling it. So yes, you're spot on. No real insider delays a scoop for hype. Sorry, no real insider delays a scoop for hype. This is pure social media theatre dressed as journalism. The online version of someone shouting, "I've got massive news, but I can't say who yet," to keep you watching. And I said to Dave, Dave, I understand kids falling for this, but fully grown adults, you know. And he says, honestly, Dunk, that's the $1 million question. You'd think after decades of tabloid nonsense and fake ITKs, grown adults would be immune to this kind of thing, but they're not. And there's a reason for that. Here's how I describe them: half brutal, half sociological. They're hope junkies. Not stupid, just addicted to the buzz of maybe it's true. It's the same dopamine hit gamblers get pulling a slot lever. Every exclusive and bomb emoji gives them that little rush of possibility. They mistake quantity for credibility. When someone posts constantly, even nonsense starts to feel like noise from an insider. If you throw enough football emojis, timestamps and dramatic pauses at them, they'll convince themselves you must know something. They crave belonging. Following an IT account makes them feel part of something secret, like they're inside the velvet rope of transfer gossip. It's the digital version of a bloke whispering in the pub, "I've got a mate who works at the AXA." They confuse confidence with competence. Indie types write with certainty, bold caps, emojis and sources say. The tone alone convinces people who never stop to ask for receipts. And finally, they're emotionally invested. Football's tribal, personal and irrational. Hope that your club is making a massive signing clouds reason. A grown man might know it's probably nonsense, but part of him wants to believe because it feels better than reality. So yeah, Dunk, they're not idiots, just willfully delusional when it suits them. Or as I'd sum it up for your audience, they're grown adults who treat transfer gossip like religion. Faith over facts, emojis over evidence. And I responded again to Dave and I said, even Dave OC's at it today. He posted Liverpool news coming up and a flashing lights emoji, you know. Liverpool news coming up later. Make sure you're following here. And he replied with a laughing emoji. But yep, classic Dunk. That's the light version of the same trick Indie pulls. The flashing light, Liverpool news coming up later line is the FOMO, you know, fear of missing out siren. No detail, no timestamp, no context, just a red emoji and a dangling carrot. It's engagement goal because it triggers that don't miss it instinct. Let's break it down like we would an Indie post. Zero substance. There's no clue whether this is news. This news is genuine, recycled or completely speculative. Just something's coming. Pure algorithm play. Every reply, you know, from people that have read it. What is it? Announce it now. Is it Mbappe? Pushes the post higher in the feeds. It's audience farming disguised as anticipation. If nothing happens later, there's built-in immunity. It got delayed. Can't share yet. Club asked me to hold back. There's always a way out. Emotional manipulation. The flashing light emoji. The vague later. It's engineered to feel urgent, like you'll miss something massive if you don't stay tuned. The punchline. When the news drops, it's usually something like this. Liverpool monitoring a midfielder, which 15 other accounts have already said. You nailed it, Dunk. If it were real news, you'd just post it. The coming later tease isn't journalism. It's attention farming for grown men who want to feel like insiders. Or to put it in cop talk terms, Dunk, when you've got real info, you break it. When you've got nothing, you schedule it. I agree with Dave. So let's see what that silly bollocks has got to say. Well, both of them. I'll deal with them later today. All right, guys, I've got to go. If you watch my morning briefing, you'll understand why. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up this video. All right, if you didn't, thumbs it down. I ain't going to cry over it. I'm just going to chuckle. And it's one view, one engagement regardless. Please drop me a comment. I love hearing from you. There is a super thanks button, a love heart under the video where you can support the channel. You can become a channel member, but support the channel makes a massive difference. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people, the handful of people that use that feature. Thank you, guys. I always give them a shout out on my morning briefings as I did this morning. And in the video description, there's 3 links, one of which is a Revolut link, which that's my beer kitty on a Saturday. Yeah. So if you sat there thinking, I like Dunk's vids, fuck the bills you got to pay, Dunk. I'm not going to touch the love out. I'm going to get you a beer instead. The Revolut link's in the video description. And that means I can get out once a week and drown my fucking sorrows. Right, got to go. I'm picking a mate up in 3 minutes. And I can do a lot in 3 minutes, girls. Right, got to go, guys. Take care. I'll see you in a bit. All right.